Previous to Spekit, I had salespeople that would reach out to their sales manager for really simple requests, right? In terms of a process or just a simple question. And the answers were there. They just didn't know where to look for the answer. When I saw Spekit, I was like, oh my gosh, this is the answer to what I need here. And now, because we have Spekit, it's the one source of truth, essentially, that will either give you the answer or will point you to another piece of technology or point you to a process or a document. It is really our main source of truth. And what has happened is a lot of those on-the-fly questions have stopped. I think the big piece was when we rolled out Spekit, I was very clear about the message, why we did it, what the benefit was going to be for the salespeople, and really what we were hoping to gain as an organization. It's really hard to break salespeople of a routine, but they're also smart, and they'll see that if you're meeting them where they are and they don't have to leave their day-to-day and where they're spending time, it makes it so much easier. And to me, that was the hugest. They don't have to go outside. They don't have to log into a different system. I always said time kills deals. So for me, like as a salesperson, that was the instant light bulb is this is something where I can make it easy for my salespeople to have the information they need when they need it and right where they are. Salespeople saw that it was a really easy tool. It was living where they spend their time already. So they didn't have to get out of Salesforce, for example, to access it, which made it easier to buy in to use the tool. Because of that, it's created a faster path for salespeople to get the answer and created more time for sales managers to be able to really coach and teach. We really needed an ability to find or help our team find answers faster and the right answers. That was a huge piece, and really just creating more sales time and less frustration. This is kind of your sales manager on the go. It's like your robotic sales manager for those things that a human doesn't have to answer anymore. And then use the human interaction for things that really can't be solved through a resource guide. In the end, if we can give people better resources, it saves everybody time and frustration. And that was really the goal. I mean, especially in sales, time is extremely valuable. And if you're not on the phone selling to customers, you're potentially losing money. So speed to action is really important. It really gives me a little anxiety to think about what the workforce would look like without Spekit, because I think we would have continued to invest time building more resources, thinking that was the issue. The real issue was we just didn't have a path to easily access what we had. And I think a lot of organizations sit in that bubble, right? It's like just build, 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 build. Salespeople are on the move. They don't have time to sit and dig. I think that our KPIs as a company would have really suffered because our time to sell would have really been impacted. And we talk about doing more with less. Every organization is being asked, whether that's from a headcount perspective, overall budget. I just think with Spekit, it's helped us do more with less, or do more and just work smarter versus harder.